Hey everyone, welcome back to Nerdum with J&J. James Sharmack here once again with another Marvel Legends review for you. Another Sugar Man wave, the last figure in the Sugar Man wave before the build actually. We're looking at Dark Beast today, the twisted version of Beast, obviously from Age of Apocalypse, in which in the initial battle with Apocalypse his legs were crippled and he was forced to work for Apocalypse, which twisted his mind to where he became kind of a mad scientist and whatever, geneticist. Or on the side course, I'll take a look at the test doctor, Henry McCoy, constantly, whatever that word is, because I can't say English, experiments on himself to enhance his superhuman powers, and he also, takes people's powers and abilities and experiments on them too, and whatever. So we've done every other figure in the wave, so we are doing the Sugar Man build next. Looking forward to doing that. So that's a box, the usual stuff. So let's take them out of the box and do a review. So we have the Dark Beast out of the box, looking very cool. Spot on to the comic book actually. Color design, face design. Just, he's a little bit darker, obviously. A little creepier in the face, of course. I do wish that it was a little more metallic. I see that the legs are metallic. I just wish they were a little bit more. Just because it's more defined in the comic, just to show that he has these metal supports for his crippled legs and whatever. Comes with the Sugar Man's hammer, which we will talk about with the next one. Comes with a couple alternate hands, a fist hand, and presuming a hand where he can balance like a regular Beast, but still. So you're looking to figure some more. I like the hair effects, all over, just. A lot of detail went into it, obviously. It could be a Beast torso. I don't know. I haven't seen a Beast, of course, just because, hasn't shown up in New Hampshire, and right now it's priced way out of my range. But they probably use a few parts, which isn't bad, which you probably have to do right. So, very cool looking figure. The dreads, the hair flown like wonky and all, and that, sinister grin and the yellow eyes kind of creep me out. So let's talk this cat's articulation. So his head can go forward like that. Can sort of go back. Can't really go all the way around because that beautiful flowing mane. So no way, but he can turn the head a little bit. So one goes up that far. He has a butterfly hinge, bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow, forward and back, and wrist rotation. Has a diaphragm rotation, and you can do a little bit of a diaphragm. You can go back, you can go forward. So yeah, there's no rotation the waist way. It's a diaphragm, of course. Legs go apart that far, go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, the hip swivel, of course. Double joints to the knee. It looks like he has calf rotation. I can't really turn it, but it might be stuck. I guess not. No. Sorry, angle rotation and back and forth and pivoting, and we have toe articulation, so that's pretty cool. So obviously this guy's more into acrobatic poses, so we're going to try to get him in some of those, see how he looks after we can stand up. So let's see how it goes. So he's a bit fun to pose. I know he's a little bit big to be on a flight stand, but he is an acrobat, so you just want to try to get him in the flipping pose or jumping pose or whatever. But the flight stand is kind of pushed to its limit a little bit, but still pretty cool to pose. I couldn't get him to do the one hand handstand like he does in pretty much everything as like a pose. I was a little disappointed by it, but it is what it is. Still a very cool looking figure. The pose looks fantastic. I do wish that there was a little bit of color difference, just because on camera, obviously with one of the poses, you couldn't really tell, like one fits in front of the body or whatever, but still, what are you going to do, right? So here we have the entire wave of figures from the line. We have every single one from the Age of Apocalypse, the Sugar Man wave before the build. Gotta say, my favorite is still Sunfire, just because he's a cool looking figure. But I'll say Dark Beast is probably a solid number 2, beating out Wild Child, just because I like posing Dark Beast a little bit more. It's pretty cool, and he's a bit more imposing. Here, I just have him in a pose where he's like thinking about who he's gonna, whose genes he's gonna manipulate out of the team, I guess. So, which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know who your favorite character is from the storyline. If he's not a figure, let me know that too. So there you have it. That's the Dark Beast figure from the Sugar Man wave. A figure I really dig. Looks fantastic off camera, but on camera he looks a little, the camera doesn't really do him justice, I guess I'll say, but he's pretty cool to pose. Got the articulation working for him. It's fun to put him in like the acrobatic poses and the jumping poses and whatever, and some whatever poses you can do with him. He is a little bit back heavy just because he's they usually are with the bigger figures, but if you get past that, it's still a pretty cool figure. And you probably should get him if you have an X-Men collection, obviously, because he jumps the universe and tries to impersonate the real Beast and whatever. And of course, you're going to need to grab this for your Age of Apocalypse. It's a toss-off whether you should get it for your regular collection. I would do it just because I'm an Age of Apocalypse fan, but not everyone is, so who knows. Anyways, that's it for this review. I want to thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate it. Obviously, I just keep on saying this is just a hobby for me, and it is. But if it's just one person watching a video, that's pretty cool for me. It's a small channel. It's up as public access. You can get just filming this in my living room. Anyways, the next one we'll be doing will be the Sugar Man build. I'm really looking forward to seeing how screwed up that figure is going to be. Just because obviously he's a screwed up character. Anyways, I want to thank you once again. I always appreciate the views, the support, whatever. If you like this channel, if you like the video, hit that like button. I dig it. If you do like this channel, why go ahead and subscribe. I dig it. Everyone loves a little support, loves some subscribers, whatever. And if you haven't done so, why not do so already? Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been the Nerd Room with J&J. Thank you once again, and we'll see you next time. And until then, keep on collecting and happy hunting.